A member of the Proud Boys who was wielding an axe handle during the U.S. Capitol insurrection wants to be released from jail so that he can keep collecting government checks. Yep, you heard me right. Guy who rebelled against government kind of wants his government money. Speaking of irony. Now, the attorney from William Crestman had filed a motion last Wednesday in district court arguing that the U.S. Army veteran had posed no safety risk and asked for his release due to health issues and to continue receiving veterans benefits his family needs. Now, Crestman had been again seen wielding an axe handle at police. In fact, but however, his lawyer says his current detention status places him in danger of losing those significant benefits. The residence he shares with his common law partner and their 6 children is in danger of foreclosure, placing the whole nuclear family in jeopardy of homelessness. Man, if there was only some way that we could do something about homelessness, like, I don't know, make sure that people have homes. Oh, but that's socialism. But this guy wanting his government check, not socialism, of course. Now, the 40-year-old Crestman does suffer from long-term chronic back pain from a workplace accident, and he wasn't receiving proper pain medication in jail, according to the motion. And he also wasn't being treated for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, major depressive disorder, and insomnia. So apparently this guy's got some issues, none of which explain at all why he tried to, overthrow the government on behalf of Donald Trump. I'm just saying. Now, his attorney argues, we are confident the court can form a release plan involving some form of monitoring, such that Mr. Crestman is able to address his pressing personal health concerns at the same time as allowing his actions to be monitored appropriately. Crestman was indicted February 26th along with fellow Kansas City Proud Boys members Christopher Kuhn, Ryan Keith, and siblings Corey and Felicia Conold. The unemployed union sheet metal worker was charged with conspiracy, threatening to assault a federal law enforcement officer, and carrying a wooden axe handle at the Capitol. And his co-defendants had all been released on personal reconnaissance bond pending trial. Now, this guy was also going to be released. However, a federal judge reversed a Kansas judge's decision to release Crestman and ordered him held without bond until trial after prosecutors argued that he had played a key role in the insurrection. Classmates back in Oxnard, California, where Crestman grew up, reported him to the FBI after videos of him carrying an axe during the riot, and they say he became radicalized in recent years through YouTube videos involving QAnon conspiracy theories and other right-wing content. He talked about our civil liberties being stripped from us little by little and fearing that the banking system would get shut down and we're going to get thrown into FEMA camps and, pay attention to this, and a socialist society, one former classmate said. So this guy's real worried about socialism taking over. Now he wants out of jail so that he can continue to get government checks. Fascinating. Interesting, huh? Yeah. I mean, does he not realize that these checks that he's getting are a form of what he would consider to be socialism, right? Just, I mean, again, it's the government, and I don't know, maybe I guess that maybe I'm a bad person for thinking that maybe if you try to overthrow the government, you shouldn't be given money by that same government. I'm just saying. I mean, whatever the bootstraps, right? The site that this guy's on, look, I bet $1,000 this man has no idea what he means by socialism. None whatsoever. You know what socialism is? It's democracy in the workplace and in our politics, by the way. Workers' rights, generous welfare state, free healthcare, paid for by taxes, taxes on the wealthy mainly, and so on. No FEMA camps, nothing like that. Just human dignity and democracy in the workplace and in the marketplace of ideas. That's it. But see, understand that this guy, and I know some of you are saying, no, socialism for them is money given to poor black people. Yeah, that is pretty much what they think. Oh, no. The socialism that I'm against is poor people other than me getting money. Whereas actual socialism, yes, is workers owning the means of production, which means, again, democracy in the workplace. Instead of having an all-towering, CEO, you instead share the ownership and responsibilities with your fellow workers. That's what the socialism actually is. But yes, it doesn't have anything to do with FEMA camps. Doesn't have anything to do with that. But again, this guy went on YouTube, got radicalized, and was basically fed a diet of nonstop fear. In fact, this friend said every day this guy was falling, every day there was something to be afraid of. The majority of things that were predicted didn't happen, but if they did happen, or something similar, said, see, told you, I knew it was going to happen, I knew it. Now, his friend also added, to the core, he's not a bad person, he just has a lot of fears that this country is being led in the wrong direction. I wonder who is leading the country in the wrong direction. Oh, right, the right wing. Again, so far, they had their chance with Donald Trump. 500,000 Americans died as a result of COVID-19. And by the way, neoliberalism is a right-wing conservative construct. Free market economics, pro-imperialism, those are the problems that are facing America right now. When you kind of break it down, all right? We would actually be better off with more democracy at home, in our politics, and in the workplace. Again, I can point to many social democracies in Europe that even though have problems because no system is perfect, but at the end of the day, they're happier, healthier, safer than we are. Obviously, they have more political choices, as some of you point out. More than just one or two single parties, but parliamentary systems. There's a lot of things that we can improve on in the United States. We should maybe move in that direction instead of where the hell the QAnoners and the right wing, the far right are trying to take us. Because that road ends up very poorly. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.